Welcome to the Latin Wealth Podcast, a podcast dedicated to educating the Latino community about entrepreneurship, investing, and business.
What's going on, Latin Wealth family? Welcome to another episode to Wealth Wednesday. Super excited about today's episode. If this is your first time tuning in to Latin Wealth, welcome to the family. Glad that you're here. We come on every single Wednesday, and we talk about trending topics and trending news that are going on in the world that relates to the Latino community and coming from two Latino males. So very excited to get into this conversation. We got two topics we're going to hit on. First off, Argentine lawyers have accused President Milei of fraud over cryptocurrency promotion. So this is actually picking up a lot of steam. There's been platforms like Earn Your Leisure that posted something about this, and different news outlets have been posting about this. So we're gonna be diving into what's going on, what happened, and whatnot. And we're also going to be diving into the best Western hotels has broke ground in the Dominican Republic. And they're going to be building a resort out there, and we'll be diving into that as well. So those are the two topics we're heading on today. And as usual, my co-host, Jeremiah, how you feeling today?
We actually had to start recording because we were about to
Yeah,
get topics. So I was like, "Yo, bro, let's just save it because this is some wildness." So I'm hyped because the topics are. I'm excited about DR. Don't get me wrong, I love DR, but like the topic is
Yeah, we're gonna get into it. And so look, I mentioned that Argentine lawyers have filed fraud complaints against the Argentine president in criminal court on Sunday for promoting a cryptocurrency on his social media. So this is what happened. On Friday, Milei posted on X about a meme coin called Libra, a coin that he said was aimed at encouraging economic growth by funding small businesses and startups. Now this it gets crazy, right? So he posted that. He deleted the post a few hours later, and the value of the cryptocurrency collapsed, causing millions of dollars in losses to its brief investors. Now, this is crazy. The coin soared to $4 billion of market cap before collapsing, causing millions of dollars in losses, as we just said. The coin insiders, some believe close to Malay's circle, took profits of nearly $100 million despite the losses. All right. So I don't even know where to start with this. It's okay. I want to make sure people understand what happened. It's I'm not going to say it's the exact same thing that happened with Trump recently, what we just spoke about. There's a lot of similarities there. Uh, Trump came out with a meme coin. A lot of people bought into it. A lot of people made money. A lot of people lost money. So there's just some similarities there. One more thing that I want to hit on before, actually, let me have Jeremiah hop in here before I go into this other point about it. Let me hear your thoughts.
No, we always hear my thoughts. I want you to go into your point. Go into
Okay,
your point.
look. So this is what I wanted to bring up. I was doing a little bit more digging around to figure out what's going on, like why is this a thing, right? So I looked up who was the creator of the coin. Now the creator of the coin is Hayden Davis, the 28-year-old crypto entrepreneur and CEO of investment firm Kessler Ventures, right? So he was on a YouTube show. This is a very popular YouTuber. His name is CoffeeZilla.
Mhm.
This individual is known for breaking down frauds, breaking down crypto schemes. He broke down Logan Paul stuff. Everybody's like he actually does his research and his due diligence to figure out like, yo, what's going on. So he actually had a 1 hour interview with Hayden Davis, who is the person that was involved with this crypto. Now, here are some of the quotes that stood out from the interview. Mind you, I only watched about 20 minutes of it. It's an hour long. I definitely want to finish it. Um, but he said it was basically a plan gone miserably wrong with $100 million sitting in the account that I'm a custodian of. The plan, um, he said, was this was supposed to be an experiment. All right. So he says that Milei has a deep desire to put all the country's financial transaction on the blockchain. In the future, he has plans to do this. Now, this is what Mr. Hayden Davis is saying. So this is supposed to be an experiment. Milei has the desire to put everything on the blockchain in the future. He mentioned that um, Milei supported the project, but he was not the official. It was not an official meme coin. It wasn't an official Milei meme coin, which that sounds about. It could sound about right. Opposed to Trump's coin, that was his official meme coin. Am I making sense right now?
No, you are. Makes
Okay,
sense.
cool. So I wanted to put that out there. So to me, listening, what it sounds like is this individual has experience in the crypto space. Maybe he's launched some coin, maybe he's made a bunch of money. Great. He somehow, some way got in contact with Javier Malay's and his party and whatnot. And he probably pitched them the idea to launch a meme coin. Now, I think there's a couple things that Malay didn't do correctly. Either he had just lack of due diligence and just trusted this kid. Number two, he's playing it dumb. Um, and you know, yeah, he could just be playing it dumb, which I don't think. Um, and obviously there's a lot of money that's being moved around and whatnot. So I'll leave it at that. I don't want to accuse of anybody, right? Because this is still unfolding. But my point is, it's very interesting how the person that was leading this is an individual that's 28. CoffeeZilla was asking him like, "Yo, what's the plan now?" And he literally said like he's been consulting with people, and he said, "I don't know what to do. I have $100 million sitting in this account, and I don't know what to do. Like I don't know what the next move is." And I guess there was a series of events that were supposed to happen after Malay tweeted the coin. He was supposed to come out with some more marketing videos and whatnot, but I think he got cold feet and just deleted everything,
I don't
causing the
think.
coin to crash.
I mean,
I know that
okay.
was a lot, but I wanted to kind
No,
of give you all the information, facts, and whatnot.
no, I appreciate because the context is everything in this. Trump came up with his own coin.
Mhm.
It was the meme coin. He pumped it and he dumped it. And people are like, allegedly. It's not allegedly. He pumped it and dumped it. This is what happened. I'm
Mhm.
not accusing. I'm just saying what actually happened. He pumped it and he dumped it, right? Um, so Milei figured out that the way that I can avoid being um basically, how do I get away with this?
Yeah.
I can't direct, like he learned from Donald Trump. The thing about it is America's so whatever we are right now that we allowed the finesse, right? It's clearly
Right.
like that's not legal for a president to do that. Like it's clearly, and he did it before he became president. So that's what people will say. He wasn't sworn in yet, did it? He was the elected president, right? The next elected president. So to me, that still encompasses being the president. And that's illegal. It just is. But it's fine. What I'm saying is Milei learned and he said, okay, to keep me out of that space or out of that people viewing me in that way, I can't own this. I can't do it directly. So I have to go
Mhm.
indirect.
Yep.
He's a very intelligent, we talk about this all the time. The guy is an extremely, like, he's super
Mhm.
smart economist. He understands the blockchain. He understands all of this stuff. I think he wanted to do it. And this was an opportunity for him to do that without getting into trouble. He still got in trouble, right? Because if they start to look into it, the people that were around him made
Mhm.
massive amounts of money before he took the tweet down. He knew if he had promoted it, it raised the market cap up to $4 billion. A good a good stat to see would be where it was before he tweeted and then where it went to after he tweeted.
Mhm.
And if you delete that, what's gonna happen? Right? So that's what I'm saying. Like you couldn't. Lay's like, I, I mean, I don't think I read. He's not even giving an explanation why he deleted it.
Let me see. I think I had something. So there wasn't. He did come out and have like a press about it. Basically, he said
Yeah,
he took full responsibility. Let me see. Let me see. 1 second. He said, I did not make any mistake. I acted in good faith. He then admitted to being blindsided by the scammers. I have nothing to hide, and I have no problem showing my face, he added. He also claimed that the case would not damage the case would not damage his global credibility. No, so he really didn't. I guess he kind of blaming it on the scammers.
it's not.
Um,
It's not scam. There's not scammers. You back it up. Millet is extremely intelligent, correct? We know
right.
this. He studies economists. He studied the various different forms of the way an economy can be ran. You don't think that he studied and realized that this was a way to get massive amounts of money coming in, like, and basically have no, there's no accountability for it? He knew that.
Yeah, but
Come on.
I think he made some. And I think if you can see my screen, I believe this is the
Yeah.
coin right here. Let me go back and just double check. Let me go on Binance to see if this is. Let me go on here, CoinGecko. Yeah, it's the coin.
Okay.
So let's go to 1 month. So you can see literally. So there was some movement going on before
There's movement, but
this. This
it's
this
clear that
obviously. Go ahead.
yeah, yeah, come on.
Yeah, so this is obvious when he tweeted,
That's
right?
a day. That's a day.
Yeah, this is a day, right? And there's obviously a lot of movement going on because if there was no movement, this would be completely flat. So there's a little spike here, and then there's a spike. Was this is the 17th or whenever this was? So yesterday, and then it crashes.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
I
max
thought
out, go to that crest. The first one. Oh, you got out of it.
no. Let me
Okay,
go back.
go ahead.
Let me go.
That's fine.
Yeah, this one. Let's go here. Okay,
Yeah.
this
So if
this
we
one or the
look
first
at
one?
that crest, yeah, that first one. What is that? That's 0.0018,
Yeah,
right? That's the highest it had gotten, and that's on February 14th, going into
14.
the 15th.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
this in the volume
Okay.
was
So
about
rumblings,
a half a million, half a million dollars in volume.
half a million in volume, and then in 4 days,
Yeah, it goes it goes to $8 million in volume. Um, yeah, but what I was gonna say, I feel like he made him. To me, there's a couple. I get that what you're saying that he's smart, and I'm not denying that, but I think he made some small mistakes. The first one being even the guys that helped him create the coin said this thing is supposed to be a trial run and it's
right?
supposed to be a meme coin. He even said in the interview, like, yo, what do we know about meme coins?
Yeah,
Typically not the best investment, is what he
sure.
literally said. But in Malay's statement, he what did he say? That this is supposed to be something that's going to help the economy and help small businesses. Why would you
So,
say that?
so that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling you. I think we're saying the same thing in different
Okay.
ways. He's extremely intelligent. This was intentional. I'm not saying it was an accident. There was no accident here. He's extremely intelligent. He knew the guy. I'm pretty sure that guy came to him and told him, "Bro, we're just testing it out, like to see what the feelers, like we're not really trying to do this. Well, what would it be used for if it was used for something?" And then he took that and made it official, did the tweet, ran
Hmm.
it up, and then dumped it when he
Hmm.
deleted it. So I'm
Hmm.
saying I
But
hear what he's saying.
you're saying that he did it in a way to where it's like it's not my coin, it's just like this thing over here.
Yeah. But he
Okay.
knew with having inside it's like insider trading, right?
Yeah.
I get the inside scoop way before anybody ever knows that it's surfacing. And so I purchased uh $10 billion of this coin, which you couldn't, whatever. I purchased $2 million of this coin, right? Then boom, I make the tweet, it runs up and I get four or $5 billion out of it, and then I take the tweet off. Well, it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't my coin. It's this dude over here, and it's scammers that messed up the flow of it. And you see what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, yeah.
it's a play. It's a play. I
Do
get
you,
it.
do you think he should have just stood on business and left the tweet up?
Yeah.
Because that
He
would have been
wouldn't
a
because
that
nobody.
that would have been a better look for him, in my opinion.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
Because here's the thing. He's like not uber conservative, but he's a conservative, a conservative um politician. All right. Trump would have backed him up. Like he's got the backing of other people that just would have been like, well, just leave him alone and let him, like, but when you take it down, that's worse than Trump.
yeah,
Because Trump didn't, I mean, he clearly supported his coin and he didn't take nothing down, but he knew it was going to dump because he came out with stuff for the family that was going to run up,
hmm
right? So he knew his coin, like,
hmm
but he left everything up. So that now it just looks like you willingly like stole from people. You willingly set
yeah,
this play up and just ran the play. That's what it looks like.
yeah. And so again, the individual, his name is Hayden Davis. The person interviewing him, he said, "Hey, I just need a yes or no question. Javier Milei, was he supposed to make money on this?" He said, "No. This was not supposed to be a money play for President Milei." That's what he said.
Well, was it a money play?
Absolutely.
Okay. So what is that? That's what I'm saying. What do we So like, I mean, I'm just laying it out. If it wasn't supposed to be a money play, and this is coming from the founder, and he's got like actual receipts of where he told them,
Yeah.
hey, this was whatever, right? Like we're just testing this out. And he ran with it. What do you think it was to Malay? What do you think he saw?
Right.
That's all I'm
Right.
saying. That's all that's all I'm saying. It's
And so I do want to say one other thing that was I found interesting in that. And by the way, this was all like within the first 20 minutes, so I need to watch the rest of it. But he was saying,
Coffeezilla.
um, if I'm not mistaken, Hayden Davis was saying that there was no insider trading, that there it was snipers. It was people that were coming in and they were sniping the prices, sniping $1 million, $2 million, and that's what was causing the price to move the way it was. That's what he was saying. But I don't know because then right after that, what's his name? The CEO of Barstool, David Portnoy. What's his
Yeah.
name?
Yeah.
Supposedly he knew about this before he even came out. And so what was super interesting is the day David came out, the day the tweet came out, he said that he had money set aside, ready to go. So when he
Really?
tweeted, he put the money up, but he ended up losing the money. Now, the mistake that happened now, and we're getting like really granular with this story, but it's super interesting. The mistake that Hayden Davis made, he refunded David that money that he lost, not knowing that people out here was losing millions of dollars. So that right there, like, take it for what it is. But come on,
He
bro,
took he made the mistake or that was the play.
could have been the play. Could have been the play. Yeah,
What do you do when you're about to commit a murder? You establish an alibi. If you're an intelligent individual, it's premeditated, or that's why they call it premeditated murder. You sit and you plan things out knowing that they're gonna point at you, right? And so you have to
got to,
create alibis and create the
got
thing,
to.
toss you. That's the alibi.
Hmm. Yep. Crazy, man. This is wild.
I mean, I like it because if it said, I like Milei, but what I will say is that was just dumb as I'll get out. And what I'll say is that it sets a precedent because if they do it to him, then the question has to come, and they won't. But would you just let Trump do it? Is it?
Hmm.
I mean, is it legal for? I mean, I guess we already know that they're not going. I mean, dude,
Yeah.
multiple felonies, he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, he
So
ain't going nowhere. No,
that ain't,
that's an
so
interesting question because
I'm
he
just, if
clearly
I'm
both of them.
Malay's, if I'm Milei's attorneys or his actual attorney, his team of attorneys, I'm actually going to utilize that as the basis of us in our argument is that Trump, nothing happened to him.
Mm. Yeah.
That this is just finance. This is just open market, free market.
Crazy, man. They definitely didn't get the same treatment or the same feedback from people, reception, none
Did
of
not.
that. I mean, Trump
Did
was
not.
like praised for selling, the meme coin, even the sneakers. He
The
had some sneakers.
sneakers.
You know what I'm saying? Man, it's crazy. But yeah, I mean, like I said, the last and
Oh,
I keep going back to this. The individual did say that Malay has a desire to put all the country's financial transactions on the blockchains in the upcoming years. So,
but
like you said,
you're
it's
not gonna put it into some meme coin. If you
no,
place the
no, no.
entire country's money, you're gonna do like Bukele. You're gonna put it in Bitcoin. That's a
Yeah,
safe bet. That's the gold of cryptocurrency that you can actually, right? It's gonna
mm,
legitimize things. You can't put a country's economy onto a meme coin. So
mm.
I'm not trying to hear that. That's I'm just keeping it real. I'm not trying to hear that, man. You didn't put because he didn't put it in Bitcoin. You know what I mean? Like he didn't put it in
Yeah,
XRP. He's not even putting it in like Solana, Cardano. He's not putting it in anything like that that even have their own blockchain. Like, come
yeah,
on,
yeah,
bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? We
yeah.
can't.
Can't defend this one.
No, this
Oh
dude's
man,
wild.
but you know what? What else is going on in the world is global hospitality company Best Western
Let's go.
Hotels BWH will expand to the Dominican Republic with the upcoming opening of La Estancia, a BW Premier Collection in the scenic La Romana territory in the Dominican Republic. So the
Mm.
property has recently broke ground and will begin welcoming guests in 2026. So you guys know on this podcast we talk a lot about the DR. We talk a lot about how it's expanding. We've had some people on here that have spoken about how they moved out there, and we also know how big of a tourist destination the DR has become and is becoming. Vice President of Dominican Republic Raquel Peña led the groundbreaking ceremony, highlighting the collaboration between the private sector and the state in strengthening tourism. Um, yeah, I mean this is pretty big. There's a lot more development that's going to happen out there. What are your thoughts about this?
Anytime that you bring in a major hotel chain or a major group that's building out resorts and bringing in foreign business, that brings foreign investment dollars. It
Yep.
also brings a place to where foreign investors feel comfortable to
Mm,
have their outings or to have their retreats, have their masterminds, the things that build businesses and things like that. And so anytime that you can create a space for that, it's good because what happens is you start to see the natural beauty of the Dominican Republic, beautiful, beautiful country. And then people start to want to live there. People start to
mhm.
want to bring additional money. You create a community around La Romana is retreats and stuff,
Yeah.
it's resorts and all that. So like you start to build a community of very high affluent people, which then
Mm,
that brings more investment dollars, that brings companies, that brings right. So that's how stuff starts. It's just right, that's civilization. That's how it starts. You build around something and then it starts to grow. So I'm happy for DR because they have a lot of natural resources. Of course, wonderful people. We love their food. It's just like our food. It's like I always say, DR is like our country cousin. Love
mhm.
them. We fight each other. We talk trash, but we love
Yeah,
each other.
for
And
sure.
I'm very happy to see them growing and expanding. That's good.
It's super dope to see. And I don't know if you've seen this, and I don't know if it was, and this, I'm not going on the record saying this, but I had seen a post um, about how they want to build some luxury homes or resorts in El Yunque
Yeah,
or around it. I don't know if it's
yeah. It
real
was
or not,
around
but
it. It was
I
around
had.
it. Yeah,
Did you hear about that?
yeah. It was around it. It's around it. Um, hmm. Puerto Rico's having its own, you know that. We're having our own. It's
Yeah,
always
yeah,
something going on or whatever. I don't think that that'll get passed right now. I think the governor that wasn't elected, but anyway, I think the governor I think she has her own. She's got issues enough right now at
yeah,
this moment.
yeah.
I'll just leave it at that. I don't see that getting done anytime soon.
Yeah, and I seen that. I was like, yo, this is crazy. But anyways, um, the resort that's happening in Dominican Republic, it's going to be about 60 guest rooms. It's going to have a bar, grill, cigar bar, golfers bar. It's going to be decked out with the latest and greatest. So, like you said, I love that you said that this is going to be developing. It's going to welcome more foreign investors, and like you said, it's going to make them feel welcomed and into this country. Because one of the things that I notice anytime we post about DR, they always have something negative to say about it, not realizing stuff like this is happening. People are pouring money into this country. Um, and yeah, I'll leave it at that. People just are just saying the craziest thing. I don't get it sometimes, but
Y'all know Chris is the politically correct of the
man,
Christmas, right?
I
So
just I
like
just sit there and
you ever
watch.
watch Blackout or you watch, I'm in. I say so he don't have to say it.
Give an example of people that somebody that people may because who would you compare us to?
um
I always say you're more Malcolm X.
I'm Malcolm, and you're Martin for
Martin.
sure.
Yeah. So
It's the
that's
best of
like
both worlds, though. You got to have both. If they ever would have gotten together, then it's a phenomenal combination, right? So, yeah, I'm a little bit more aggressive, I'll say, and probably say some things people don't want to hear, or whatever. Because the negative comments be crazy.
crazy.
Like only for DR and PR. Like we post
Only,
anything else,
only.
everybody's supportive. It's the craziest thing, right? Like they're supportive, everybody loves it. I'm like, oh man, I can feel the Latinidad, I can feel
Yeah.
the unity in this. And then we post something with DR Pure. I'm
Yeah.
like, dang, man, what's up?
I
What's
had
going
somebody
on,
post.
bro?
Somebody had comment. This is how ignorant it gets, and we'll start wrapping this thing up. The dude was like, "Oh, she's saying DR, not Dominican Republic. She ain't Dominican." I said, "Bro, I don't know what to do."
Okay. So should she have said RD, like República Dominicana? Like, I mean, but
Yeah.
if she's speaking English, then you're gonna say Dominican Republic, right?
Right.
Or DR?
Right.
Ain't the same thing?
Yeah, man, I don't know. But look, what I do know is we're going to consistently bring you guys this great information every week, every Wednesday. So if you guys are enjoying these episodes, learning anything, maybe you got a little laugh today, it's all good. We would appreciate if you share this episode with one other person that needs to hear Latin wealth. And also comment down below what your thoughts are about what's happening in DR. Is this something that you agree with? Are you in the area? Is this something you want to see? Is this something that you don't want to see? Leave the comment down below. Let us know what your thoughts are about the cryptocurrency and Argentina and whatnot. We'd love to hear your thoughts about that as well. Jeremiah, anything else before we get out of here today?
We always appreciate everybody that has subscribed, that have liked, that has shared. Wealth Wednesday, also Latin Wealth itself, the overall page. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Thank you for helping us to continue to grow. Love to hear your thoughts. Love to hear your feelings on anything that we have to do. Don't get it twisted. We love the negative comments, bad comment,
Yeah,
all the comments. As long as you're
yeah,
commenting, we appreciate it.
we
So
appreciate
that's
it.
it. We appreciate you guys.
Much love. We'll catch you guys next week. Peace.